Mr. Gimme 3. It's a 4 that come to mind. I want to go home. Like, I don't want my phones ringing and you left me
holiday.
out. You got to sprinkle somebody when they ain't going to turn this episode off.
You come out here with Mark Jackson.
Mike McKnight. I don't know that dude, so... Yeah, New York got to stamp you. I mean, it's like getting a passport. You got to go through New York. So you can make 8 look like 18. Or you can make 8 look like 8.
Right.
You know what I mean?
100%. Yo, what's good, y'all? We got another episode of New York Minute for y'all. We got a special guest. This one hits home for us, y'all. If you ever been to New York and you came out in the summer basketball, you probably heard his voice. We got my man Cha-Ching. Talk to them. Let them know who you are, man.
Mr. Gimme 3. Yo, I made the show. Oh, yeah, it's lit now. It's lit now. Nah, man, Mr. Cha-Ching, man. Y'all know what I'm about. New York City, host, announcer, Our Turn campaign, Paris.
My man, world.
Resume
Now.
You could keep going.
I mean, I gym all day. Dykeman, I could gym all day. Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here.
Yeah, my God. Thanks for pulling up. Yo, all right, so we got to stay in the New York City basketball talk, man. Like, what sets New York apart from any other state, city? What is it about New York basketball?
Energy and vibe. I tell the hoopers all the time. That's two of the things that's going to get us over the top. Energy and a good vibe.
Now, I like that because I tell people, like, if I'm talking to people that really hoop, NBA players, whoever, it'd be like, yo, if you come to the towns, like, you could have a mediocre game, but it's your vibe, it's your energy. Like, you can't let the crowd get to you. You can have a good game, but we don't mess with you. It's your vibe, your aura.
No,
when you,
for sure.
You know what I mean?
When you walk in the park, the crowd is on the fence. It's up to you. You got your chin up, your chest out. You better. We gonna let you know. You don't show up, we gonna let you. And if you kill, we gonna give you the flowers. Though that's just how it works.
You can make 8 look like 18.
Or
you can make 8 look like 8.
Right.
You know what I mean?
100%.
That's all. It's just energy, man. There's really no other in between with that energy.
So, question: do you think NYC is still a Mecca to get that respect?
In the overall view, I mean, I don't know why they second guessing it. We putting kids in college. The kids is performing at that level. The high school kids is ranked. We making All-American games. We checking off all the boxes. I guess that's just the narrative they going with, but like New York is definitely home, like it's the marketplace. But people always got their yeses and nos about it. But I always tell people, like, we check off all the boxes.
For sure.
New York down, but that's the narrative some people spin, but there's no way.
Now, I like this new generation of hoopers, though. I think it started to come about when, a lot of our top players were just, for opportunity or, resources, they was leaving when they had them names. And I think now a lot of our people was like, dang, I got I don't need to do that. I could get seen right where I'm at. And I think a lot of people are starting to take that pride and like, nah, I'm gonna stay home and get to it.
Question, so they ain't have like a Oak Hill back in like Stephon Marbury days?
I mean, the powerhouse schools is the powerhouse schools, but for New York City, the powerhouse schools was like Lincoln.
For sure.
Right.
High school.
Right.
You don't gotta leave town.
Right.
Like the
I get
opportunity
you.
now is different. NIL and all that other stuff that we don't have no control over.
No, I think we got as the hoop community. I think we got our behavior together. Like opening them gyms and resources and the adults. Passing the torch and helping the kids and not playing politics. Like, I only open the gym to work out these kids because they top 3. But like, what's up with these that got the potential to be? It took us some time when our people was leaving, but I think now is like we see what other states is doing. Is like, yo, we gotta stop doing that and pour back into our kids. And I think the kids is responding to that, and the doors is open. And like he said, all Americans here, they in college.
The people that's coming from New York is putting on for the towns, right? I remember being outside Dykeman when Jellyfin was heavy, right? So like they was outside, you know what I mean? You seen Hami, you seen Isaiah, everybody was out there. Cayenne, right? Now he out here, he touching the towns, he's playing in the circuits and stuff like that. So I feel like it is still a rite of passage to come to New York, but like I feel like some of that got to do with like the summer ball, right? Like number one, I feel like no other city, state, I don't care where you go, has a better summer circuit than New York City, and it's like
not even close.
To get stamped around the country. Yeah, New York got to stamp you. I mean, it's like getting a passport. You got to go through New York.
Who's your Mount Rushmore NYC hoopers? Got 4.
We got 4.
Give me the first 4 that come to mind.
Yeah, just get the first
No,
one.
no, it's a 4 that come to mind. I want to go home. Like, I don't want my phones ringing and you left me out. I got to sprinkle one OG.
Do you? This you.
Sebastian Telfair.
Okay.
When I was in high school,
He
was the one.
Yo, if you from the town and through the fire, not on your top 10, top 5 movie list, don't talk to me.
Don't let that movie fool you. It was real life.
Nah,
like, that's what it looked like in real life.
Yeah, it was like
real
that.
game speed.
Bassy is crazy in high school.
So I'm definitely gonna go Isaiah Whitehead. He'll come play in my events when he was like a 5-star.
That's
he ain't had no business playing. So it was easy to get him to play because we invite all his friends. Then he'll call like, "Oh, you ain't put me down? We ain't put me down? right. I'm pulling up." So one year he came to like an event we had. He came with Jaquan Newton. He was going to Miami at the time, like these Power 5.
Right.
So we had him. He brought Chris McCullough. He brought like 5
top
big
dudes.
5 top dudes.
Yeah.
So that and he always be number 1 for me. I gotta go Malachi Smith.
Okay.
Ooh, he doing his thing.
His bag. Okay.
Like Books and Ball. Gotta go Boogie Flan.
Bronx representative.
He kind of gave it the reason you could stay in New York City and still be him. He didn't leave. Like, I'm gonna go Cap Jack just to see him over the years. Yeah, I'll go Cap Jack. I'll go to 4. I could go more players, old school, young, but some of the old ones.
Yeah.
That's a good list.
Nah, that's a good. I like that.
I didn't physically see.
Right. Yeah. That's a good list.
Nah, I like you show the love to the new generation, the new who's coming up, because we always get caught up in the OGs and we never want to disrespect those guys. Like, but it is okay. Like, and I like that you came here. Like, nah, these dudes who I seen them come up. And
like
they
the Kate Sachs, Kareem Reeves. Like we know them guys. Like
for sure.
I'm not leaving nobody off. It's just some dudes that I just thought caught my eye.
Yeah, I like that.
Kind of turning.
I like that list.
I like the reasonings and all that.
Because this is. Part is like for the newer culture too, so
you
got to sprinkle somebody when they ain't gonna turn this episode off.
He come out here with Mark Jackson,
Mike McKnight. I don't know that dude, so I want to keep update. But Whitehead, Zeke is always gonna be one of my books. He was the first All-American that probably came to any of my events I had.
Fire.
So I can't leave him
I
off.
respect that.
I feel like, gang. I feel like.
Shout out Isaiah Whitehead, man. For sure.
Brooklyn, Coney Island, I can't leave him off. Closest 1,000 people I left off. I apologize. But.
Listen, it ain't enough.
Now you got a tough seat, man. You can't say nothing negative or positive about nobody. Like, damn.
As I said, I'm bulletin board. They're gonna know. Oh, he said about the New York City kid with teams.
Yeah.
Oh, you left us off. So when they beat them, they're gonna send it.
Yeah,
look, we just beat the team you just said.
Right.
That's what you jacking, Cha-Ching?
So it's like, I'm in a no-win situation, but I take that. I can take that crown. I can honor that crown.
Take it a step back, right? Like, for the people that don't know, right? Like, how did you get your start to become like the #1 announcer in the city? You know, to become that staple in the basketball community. What was the aspirations to be like? I want to be here one day. I want to be on the biggest stages.
Well, first, the #1 in the announcer thing is like that's me personally telling myself like I'm that, and just let the work go from there. But I play high school ball a little bit. Humanities high school, nothing big. I didn't think basketball was my calling. I was just hooping, just playing.
You gotta hoop if you live in New
York.
And
then announcing kind of came from where I'm from, 151st in Amsterdam, Sugar Hill, just commentating in the parks like normal. Like this is no script story. Get my first break, 1 or 2 tournaments, move on up, work my way. And then a young lady passed, Chicken Murray. Didn't meet her personally. She was from the towns. So I always tell people that message like, if I would have met her, would have been great. I didn't meet her. I'm just living through her story. So I was saying like, different slogans after Made Basket, just trying to get a feel for. And then I just like Cha-Ching just came about. No script, no story with it. Just wanted to do something different, and she was the message. That was my calling. So I switched it to Cha-Ching. I mean, it's a little sad story, but like I said, I wish I would have met her. I know her family. I know some of her cousins and everybody. Kind of like, respect that I'm kind of announcing through her, basically.
We love Dykeman. What's your favorite Cha-Ching call? I like right to it like a dancer. I like when we get right to it, get the ISO, he get right to it as a bucket. 2 in the lane.
Yeah, run down your slogans. What's some, put them on. What's your?
I mean, the one that's catching like getting fire is Neighbors.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
upstairs.
little breakaway dunk. That's the neighbors. So breakaway dunk. Neighbors. Give me three is always the main target. Cha-Ching is like natural. Two in the lane. I operate is like major.
Yes, sir.
Straight to it like a dance is another one. It's a lot. Like I write them down
I was
after,
for sure.
after a while.
I was gonna say, are you gonna
But
do you got
I don't
ghostwriters?
I don't rehearse. Like this is natural. So if I'm coming out to do a game, I'm just coming out to freelance. I don't know what today is. Okay. Like I don't know what today is. So like all these catchphrases came on just coming out. Yo, I'm gonna just like I don't write nothing down. Like I'm gonna do this today when I go outside. I'm just going out freelancing. So whatever flowing.
Are you like a singer? Are you practicing the vocals? Cause you hitting the same pitch every time. It sounds the same like it's recorded.
I know when my managers see this, when we talk, I'm real confident, cocky.
I like that.
But I still get nervous. Like I'm still nervous.
Everybody do.
Get nervous getting on the show today. I get nervous big events. Paris, I got nervous. New York versus New York, nervous. Then fly to Paris and nervous and I don't process it yet. But like I'm human. Like I get nervous and that's a jitter to get me up
Right.
every day just to put on because it's like see people put on is like my NBA. So this is my NBA.
Talk to me just how you got involved with the Jordan brand. Like, tell me about Paris, the campaign you've been doing and everything like that. Walk us through it, man.
Jumpman family is probably the biggest thing that kind of happened to my brand when I was trying to like refine myself. Like I got a female manager, Naya.
Shout out Naya for sure.
Like she don't know how much like I appreciate. Sometimes very annoying, it's hard, but like she don't care, don't want to hear it. Like, yo, you got to do this. You got to do this voiceover. But just like the piggyback, like what you're saying, the Jumpman family, like kind of just all coexist. Like it came together as one. Like we was with Nike for Dykeman, and then they moved over to Jumpman, which is perfect. So like a perfect relationship. I don't go outside the brand. It's still into the same family. With the Jumpman family, like just everything come to like, like Paris came about.
Fire.
Jordan Brand Classic. Like people don't understand. Jordan Brand Classic has never had an announcer on the court. So shout out to Spicy. Me and my brother both did the Jordan Brand Classic. But they kind of keep it in family and not saying like nobody else deserving of it. I think it's just my calling now. Like
Dope.
I'm showing up, like I'm performing. I still ain't processed Paris.
That was crazy. I
First
seen
time
that.
being over there. I still ain't go
check
there.
it
I was
all.
hyped for
Check
you, bro.
gone already. Like, but I'm still in process it. Like
Yeah.
Man, Paris. Like it was a short package. Like yo, you got to pack. We going to Paris. Like so, we had New York versus New York, probably one of the biggest stops for high school basketball in the summer. Like a lot of a marquee in the summer. We had like the playoffs, New York versus New York, and like. It's just like, I just knew it was going to be a busy week. Yo, I'm flying to Paris. Like, we introducing the ones. This is a new launch for the ones under Jumpman. Our turn. Like, the whole marketing, like, I don't know how they got that done, but, like, just the whole marketing plan behind it. Like, yo, we want you to be part of the ones. Like, if you've been to Paris, they don't speak my language.
Correct.
Yeah.
But basketball is everybody's language. So I just got to go be Cha-Ching better than I was Cha-Ching in New York. So I always tell people Paris is like the biggest event for me. Like just nationwide, like national coverage. Like the ones, like I'm with some of these kids that never left their town before. You just build relationships. Like I know Jumpman family real. They gonna be real. If it's something they could do or something they could help with, like I talk to some of the people like weekly, check on their family, they check on mine, you know. It's definitely always gonna be those are like the memorable moments when like Paris stuff come about.
What's next for you in this hosting realm? Like what's your dream gig?
In all reality, I don't that's God. I don't know. I just know it's a big event in February. One of these years it got to be my calling.
Nah, say it out loud. That's how it come true.
NBA,
like the NBA All-Star Weekend. Like,
There you go.
I know. Like the Jumpman family do stuff out there, which is cool. I'm talking about if I get anywhere near that basketball court, that's like a dream.
I can see it, but you know what it is you got to get us in those rooms. You know what I mean? As you see, we getting in there.
I'm cool with the wait, right? I got faith in my team. Like if it happens, it happened. If it don't, it don't. But I don't have a window. What's next? I just know like any call, like just be ready to work. I don't have a window of when or what, where.
I can see the All-Star game. Even if they didn't give the All-Star game right away, it could be
Rising
the
stars and show y'all like.
That's what I'm talking
show me
about.
the. Give me
the
this
celebrity
one.
game or something.
Celebrity, I'll show you what I do.
You're gonna make that way more fun.
I'm good with showcasing myself. Like it's not a problem. Like
right.
Paris was like, they know you home. They don't know you in Paris. Some of these bigger execs, they just like they here. They don't know. So I have to perform.
Yeah.
But I said energy and the vibe, man. I don't cut corners. It's not a cut corner business. So I got to show up every time I get on the court, any part I get on, anything I do. So I don't know what's next. I wish I did. I promise you I wish I did.